Hare Krishna. So, thank you once more, everybody, for joining. Whoever is there today on this holiday of Republic Day. So, thank you for joining. The topic that I thought of discussing today was relationship with Guru. Okay, it's a bit of a heavy topic. Some of us may be initiated, some of us may be, aspiring for initiation with Guru, some certain Guru. Some of us may not have even thought about aspiring for a Guru. But still, Krishna himself says, I mean, Krishna by his own example, Yad yad acharati shreshtas tat tad evetoro jana, that even Krishna by his own example shows that without a guru one can't learn, one can't do anything, we can't so even the supreme lord, Lord Krishna, accepts a guru and learns from him. Similarly, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he also had a guru, Lord Ram, Lord Ramchandra. That is the flavor of the day today, right? So he also had a guru. I mean, he had a full guru, which is Vasishta. He had a guru who taught him various things, which is Vishwamitra. So it is quite amazing that even the Supreme Lord, when he comes, he doesn't say, "Hey, I taught you what you know." I am giving the ability to even talk to me. Okay, no, the Lord also accepts a guru. So without guru, thinking that we will make progress in spiritual, not make progress, we can make progress, but that thinking that we can do without a guru. So we know what to do in bhakti. We are all well set. That is actually harakiri, as they call it, spiritual harakiri. You're like literally spiritual suicide. So it will be clear that without a guru, it is very difficult for us to go back to Godhead, to please Krishna. We must have a guru. So, for those of us who have the fortune of being connected with the spiritual master, I thought I'll speak a little bit about what is this relationship like, right? How do we build this relationship? What does this relationship mean? First thing we have to understand that the relationship that we have with the Guru, it is an eternal relationship, you know. So it is not something that is, okay, I have now taken Diksha from this Guru. So, yeah, in this lifetime, I'll serve him very sincerely. And then I go back to Godhead. If I'm going back to Godhead, it's like, tata, bye bye. I'll say bye bye to my Guru and I'll go back to Godhead. No, it doesn't work like that. So, our relationship with Guru is eternal. As they say, Chakshu Dan Dilo Jai, Janme Janme Prabhu Sei. So, every day in our Guru Puja, right, we chant this particular prayer. Chakshu Dan Dilo Jai, Janme Janme Prabhu Sei. Sometimes, if we really meditate on the meaning of the prayers that we chant on a daily basis, you'll be very scared. You'll realize what is the depth of these prayers, what it means. That Janme Janme Prabhu Sai, that means, acha, suppose I am reborn, next birth also he is my Prabhu, he is my Guru. Yeah. Suppose next life I become sannyasi, still he is my Guru. Yes. Suppose I go back to God, it still is my Guru. Yes. Janme Janme Prabhu Sai. It is an eternal relationship. We should never forget, at one level, those who were the Shiksha Gurus who brought us into Krishna consciousness. We should never forget that who brought you into bhakti, who was the person who, who caught our ears and dragged us into bhakti. It's not that we went searching, where is bhakti, where can I find it? Then we found someone from ISKCON and then we became devotees. It's not like that. Actually, someone just caught us by the ear and dragged us into a program. That's how we are here, right? Otherwise, it was not possible. So, whoever brought us into bhakti, who made us a devotee, who are our shiksha gurus, we should never forget that relationship. See, we may, spiritually speaking, sometimes, what happens, someone brings a person to bhakti and then he himself leaves. He or she himself leaves. Like we see in case of Srila Prabhupada, his friend Narendra brought him to the lotus feet of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. and reintroduced him into the bhakti line. I mean, he was already from a devotional family, but formally connected him to a guru. But then after that, we never hear about him. What happened to him? No one knows. He probably didn't become a Vaishnava, didn't become a devotee. But he was the Patha Pradarshak Guru. So we don't forget that Prabhupada never forgot that this person did this for me, right? He could have really said, I went and met Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. No, in Leelamrit it is mentioned. So this relationship, we can't forget. Even 20 years later, you may be very senior devotee. That person may still be, Bhakta chanting few rounds or just a well-wisher of ISKCON. Doesn't matter. Never forget. So what to speak of Guru? I'm saying if even Shiksha Guru, Patha Pradarshak Guru, we never forget the debt that we owe them. Because what they have given us, I mean, it is more valuable than anything else in this world. So there is no question. Even a Patha Pradarshak Guru or a Shiksha Guru, we are eternally grateful because they nourished us in our early years. And what to speak of Guru is taking responsibility for our entire spiritual life. It's such a unreciprocate. We can't even reciprocate with that debt. What you can do? What you can do for Guru? That you can repay what he has done for you. It's nothing. We are so insignificant. So, first thing we understand this relationship is janme Prabhu say. We cannot think that my relationship is only till we get initiated, So that is like the Mayavadi concept. A lot of devotees, they are very serious, about bhakti. Very serious. You'll see that they are chanting with great intensity. They come for all programs. They attend Bhakti Shastri. They read all of Prabhupada's books. Ekdam full entu. Okay. But the moment they get initiated, they're like, Chalo ho gaya. Now Guru Maharaj will take me back to Godhead. I am done. So they take this very relaxed attitude. It's wrong. You should not do that. So you understand that this initiation, Prabhupada explains that Diksha means initiation means what? In conventional English, what does it mean to initiate? Anybody? What does it mean to initiate? Not I'm saying spiritual meaning.
Start. You're just starting.
Start, exactly. So initiation means the start. It is the beginning of transcendental activities. It is the beginning of the relationship. And at that point only we think, okay, I am Sridhama Sakha. If someone comes to you and asks you, after initiation, right? I always find it very funny. Funny means in a nice way. But, after initiation, you go and meet somebody and you ask them, Prabhuji, what name did you get? So they say Shridhama Sakha Das. Okay, like for example, I'll say Shridhama Sakha Das. So then Shridhama Sakha Das. They, very much nicely they emphasize Das. Because they just got initiated. So they try to show, okay, I'm actually Das. The Shridhama Sakha is not so important. The Das is important. But the moment they come out of that Yajna-shala, right? They're like, oh my God, I'm initiated, I'm done, No, it's just the beginning. There's this, we cannot think even that after I go back to Godhead, but when I go back to Godhead, I will understand my personal rasa, right, with Krishna. Personal rasa. What more? Then what Guru? Direct me and Krishna, right? Where is this Guru? And Guru, okay, thank you, sir. You connected me with Krishna. Thank you. But now where is Guru? Direct me and Krishna. No, that relationship is eternal. There's a beautiful story in the Shri Sampradaya which talks about Kuresh. Kuresh was one of the disciples of Ramanujacharya. And apparently they were having a discussion. And in that discussion, Kuresh, someone brought up this point about going back to Godhead. So Kuresh told his Guru Ramanujacharya that Gurudev, I would like to go back to Godhead before you. I wish I leave my body and I go back to Godhead before you. Now, the moment he said this, all the other disciples didn't like it. They said, Ye kya hai? What is this? How come, he's taking a position that I'll go to Godhead and, then I'll, you'll come later. They didn't like it. But Quresh's consciousness was so pure, because when someone, I think Ramanujacharya asked him to explain, so he says, Gurudev, after I go back to Godhead, when you come, someone has to be there to receive you. Who will serve you there? If you go and your servants have not yet reached, then who will serve you in the spiritual world? I would like to go there so that when you come, I am ready to serve you. What a wonderful consciousness, right? This is the meaning of janme janme. Prabhu say the devotee never wants to give up the relationship that they have with Guru. They always want to serve because what Guru has given, I can never repay like that, So who is this Guru? Guru is Sakshad Haritvena, Samasta Shastra. He is a representative of the Supreme Lord. So we may not get the opportunity to serve Krishna directly. Definitely not this world, not in this world, and to serve Krishna directly or experience his causeless mercy tangibly, right? We may not get that opportunity because we are what to speak of pure devotees? We can't even call ourselves devotees properly. We'll look here and there. I hope nobody's watching. I'll just call myself a devotee. We cannot even say I'm a devotee. What to speak of pure devotees? So, serving Krishna is not an ordinary thing. No, it's a very big thing. Bahut badi baat hai wo. Serving the Supreme Lord Krishna. So, if I have to serve Krishna, I'll never get that opportunity in this material world. But by serving Guru, who is Guru? Guru is the confidential servitor of the Lord and a pure devotee. By serving Guru, we have an opportunity to please the Lord even more than serving Krishna directly. So if we serve, as Krishna says in various places that Mad Bhakta Puja Bhya Adhika, that means I find when you worship my devotee, I find that more pleasing than if you try to serve me directly. So it's a very, very powerful point that, Krishna is, while he appreciates our devotional life, our devotional activities, but if we serve Krishna, we serve the deity of Krishna, vis-a-vis I serve a devotee of Krishna, pure devotee of Krishna. Krishna is more pleased when we serve the pure devotee. So this is a very wonderful lesson for us, that this is the opportunity. I don't have the facility, purity, opportunity, anything to serve Krishna directly. I just don't have that. Very few people will have the opportunity to serve like that. But I certainly have the opportunity to serve my Guru, who is a direct representative of the Supreme Lord and is a pure devotee. And Krishna has already said that, Baba, more than pleasing me, try to please my pure devotee, I'll be happier with that. Isn't that wonderful? That one side there's no opportunity to serve, other side there is opportunity to serve Guru, and Krishna is more pleased with this than with that. Common sense, then after that it's a no-brainer what we have to do. We have to try to serve Guru. So this relationship, right? You may say that, but Prabhu, my relationship with my Guru, I have actually never even met him, other than my initiation day where he gave me the beads. I have never met him. I am not so. You people are very fortunate. You all are senior devotees. You have met Guru so many times. We don't ever get to meet Guru, right? So we may have that concept. Just one second. Just one second. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. So we may say that I don't have an opportunity to meet Guru, but that doesn't matter. Our relationship with Guru is not based on how many times Gurudev came to my house and honored prasad at my place, how many times he embraced me, or how many times he put his hand on my head and he caressed my head. Sorry, Prabhu and Mataji, it is not based on that. What is our relationship with Guru based? Our relationship with Guru is based on hearing his instructions, meditating on those instructions, and then executing them. That's it. This is important. We should not feel that, I don't get direct instructions from Guru. Of course you do. His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj once in a, he mentioned in an interaction, some devotees were saying that, oh, Gurudev, we want personal instructions from you. And he said, see, I mean, he told some other devotees, he gave them instructions, but then after they left, he told some other devotees that actually for me, when I want to, when I meet people in person, one to one, at that time I'm just very nice to them. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to feel make them feel any pressure that guru is saying so now we have to do something. I'm very nice to them. I just talk to them sweetly. I give them sangha. That's it. He said, but when if you really want my instructions, listen to my classes, because in my classes is where I give instructions. So if you listen to those, if you just come and meet in person, he'll talk all sweet things and you'll feel that kuch instruction nahi mila. But if you listen to his lectures are filled with instructions. What are the instructions? What is every guru in ISKCON instructing? Same old stuff. Chant Hare Krishna, try to please the Lord, maintain good relationship with Vaishnavas, maintain Vaishnava etiquette, don't offend Vaishnavas, follow the four regulative principles, take shelter of Shrimad Bhagavatam, take shelter of the holy name. Same old stuff. But yeah, if we follow that instruction because it is coming from Guru, that is how we are establishing a relationship with Guru. Otherwise, just by coming meeting one time, one devotee asked Srila Prabhupada that, Prabhupada, how can we get really close to you? He was asking in a good way. How can we get really close to you? So Prabhupada said that, who is the closest in the room to me just now? He said, this mosquito or fly which is sitting on my hand. This is closest to me. It's very close to me. But it is only giving me trouble. It's only making life miserable for me. He said, it's not important about how close you are to me. If you're serving your guru with your heart and soul, you're following the instructions of the guru, it's good enough. So relationship is based on hearing the instructions, meditating on those instructions, and then executing on them. In one verse of Shrimad Bhagavatam, second canto, somewhere Brahmaji says that when the Lord gives the instruction, we have to just execute it. And Prabhupada says that, yes, sir. The answer, if in the army, when the order is given, there is no but, sir, however, sir, I have a point, sir. It is only yes, sir. That's the kind of discipline. So when Guru's instruction comes to us, we should have that same thing, that yes, sir. And if I serve Guru by hearing and meditating and executing his instructions, and by serving the servants of his servants, that's it. That is what relationship with Guru really is. Just being physically close to Guru means nothing. One time, one devotee, one Prabhupada disciple, he had come to our Sunday feast program. I think I've told this story here before, but I'll tell it again. But it's a nice one. So, when he came to our temple, so what happened was, he gave a very nice class. And after the class was over, one devotee asked him that, Prabhuji, can you please tell us about your pastimes with Srila Prabhupada? So this devotee got a very far away look in his eyes, for a few seconds he looked, far away. And he said, actually, Prabhus, I never met Prabhupada. Oh, I never met Prabhupada. He said, yeah, only one time I had come to the temple. I was in the temple and Prabhupada had come to the temple where I was serving. And Prabhupada was walking into the temple. I was standing in the crowd and Prabhupada glanced at me. He glanced at me. That's it. That's it. That's it. For 40, 45 years, this devotee is serving in the moment because Prabhupada glanced at him. That's it. Right? So, yeah, we should not think that I can only have a relationship with my guru if my guru has come and embraced me, held my hand, patted me on the back. Well done, Prabhu. Nice japa you're doing. Keep it up. Nothing of the sort. My relationship with my guru becomes stronger and stronger if I follow his instructions. It's a transcendental relationship. You should not try to, make it something material which I can measure, I can observe with my pratyaksha praman. No, it's a transcendental relationship. The more we have faith in the words of guru and we follow the instructions, the stronger the relationship becomes, like that. Now, so how do I build this relationship, right, with my guru? So anyone would like to share any thoughts on how do I develop this relationship with my guru? Anyone would like to share? Please unmute yourself and speak up.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Go ahead, Prabhuji. By serving him.
By serving him, okay. What else? By serving him means what? How we'll serve him? We'll cook ghee puris for him. We'll make kachoris for him.
No.
How we'll serve him? How can we serve Guru?
By following his instructions.
By following his instructions.
As you rightly said, that most of means I don't say most of us, I can speak for myself, that we hardly see our Guru or meet him, means or we just means there is no personal interaction. So whosoever is getting personal instructions from him, we should follow him. That's
Very
all.
nice.
Because there are people who are getting the instructions from him and we are following them. So we should, whatever they say, we should take it as Guru's words, because
yes.
So that we should follow them, that yes, he is our, means like Guru is representative of Lord and they are representative of Guru.
Absolutely.
So
others, any other points? Everyone's video is off. By the way, this is a standing request that please keep your video on. Then I know that you all are with me. Otherwise, you may be multitasking and I'll never come to know. So please keep your videos on if it is all right with all of you. So all those who are online, please keep your video on. Okay. Anyway, anyone else? Anyone wants to share anything? Jai Krishna Prabhu, anything? How else can we serve Guru?
Like these are the two service now, Prabhuji, like Vani Seva and Vapu Seva, like which serving his instruction, following his instructions is, or the other thing is like our Guru Maharaj, he will be following, for example, Srila Prabhupada's instructions. So assist him in carrying out.
That. Very good. So, as I said, right, we may or may not ever get the opportunity to physically meet or interact with our Guru. Thank you for those of you who switched on the video. Thank you so much. So, we may never get the opportunity to physically interact with Guru. It just never happen. However, we can still have a very deep relationship with the Guru. So, what are the steps that we can follow? The first thing that we can do is understand the mood of your Guru. Understand the mood of your Guru and align with it. So what is the meaning of mood of Guru, right? I mean, you say mood means, oh, he is not in good mood right now. So, we should stay away from him. Oh, he's in good mood now. Now we should go and hold his lotus feet. No, that is not what is mood. What is the mood? Anyone would like to share? What do we mean by mood of the Guru? Anybody?
Hello, Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Like when we say mood of the Guru, it means what Guru wants from us. Like our Guru, he says, go for book distribution and read Prabhupada's books. So that's, I think, the mood of the Guru. That's how we understand it.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Anything else?
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Mood of Guru is nothing. Mood of Guru is nothing, but he is always thinking about Guru and spending his time and engaging his senses in spiritual master service and Krishna's service.
Okay, okay. What else? Anybody else?
Prabhuji, can you unmute?
Yeah.
Prabhuji, how about Pitamaha Vishnu and his guru? They are fighting.
Sorry?
Pitamaha Vishnu and his guru.
No, I can't hear. What is your point?
What Prabhuji asked is like, how about Bhishma Pitamaha and Parshuram, who was his guru? Like they had
The questions
to
will take in the end. Questions will take in the end. We'll take questions, no problem. But the mood of guru, is each person in this creation of Krishna is unique. We all know this. Every human being is unique. What to speak of every human being, every zebra is unique. Did you know that the stripes on the zebra, each zebra has got a different set of stripes? Each snowflake has got a different crystalline structure. This is the, it's the very esoteric and exotic creation that Lord Brahma has created, where there is no repetition. Everyone has a different fingerprint. Everyone has a different voice print. So my voice is unique. There is no one else in this world who has exactly my voice. Like everyone has a different fingerprint, everyone has a different voice print. Everyone has a different personality. So even Guru, while every Guru within ISKCON, at one level, they're all doing the same things, right? I mean, they're all here to assist in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Every Guru is in this mission to assist in the mission of their Guru, Srila Prabhupada. So with that understanding, then what is the difference? Well, the mission of Srila Prabhupada is very broad. There are 7 purposes of ISKCON, and there are so many things that can be done, right? There could be hearing, there could be chanting, there could be Bhagavatam, there could be book distribution, there could be preaching, there could be prasadam distribution, there could be 100 different things. And if you notice, each guru in ISKCON, the flavor is different. The mood is different. So if you see, certain gurus, they're very, very focused on preaching, because they are preaching in zones where there is large-scale conversion going on, conversion of Hindus to Christians or Muslims. Large scale it is going on. So their focus is preach, 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 preach. Tell everyone about what is the philosophy you have in your, your dharma, in your religion. What is the philosophy you have? It is wonderful. It is complete. It is unique. It is amazing. Samjho, suno isko. So their focus is preaching, because that's what has appealed to them the most. Another guru will have the focus on book distribution. Book. Everyone should have a book. Everyone in this world should have at least one book of Srila Prabhupada, right? So that guru, why? It's not that they don't emphasize chanting, they don't emphasize reading Bhagavatam or chanting Bhagavatam or deity worship. Of course they do. They do all of that. But there's a particular focus, because every individual, as I said, is unique. So every guru is also unique. So every guru has a particular mission that is closest to their heart. That mission is a subset of what Prabhupada is given. But they are focusing, real deep focus on that one particular aspect of Srila Prabhupada's movement. And because of that, their entire focus is on how we can do more of this. And their disciples also. So how do we form relationship with Guru? First, understand what is the mood of your Guru. So for example, if I am disciple of His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj, I should know what is his mood. His mood, hearing, chanting, devotee care, service attitude, das, dasanudas, trinadapi sunichena, deep and healthy Vaishnava relationships based on service. So this is what we hear in every single lecture. So we are clear, this is his mood. So we have to align to that mood, and mold our lives in that way, mold our Vaishnava behavior in that way, mold our Vaishnava practices in that way. Now, if your guru has a different mood, not that that mood is wrong, this mood, no, they're all correct. Because each one, as I said, has a unique flavor. Each one is taking 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 unique aspects of what Prabhupada has given, because they felt this is very important. They liked this and it touched their heart the most. They emphasize that. To understand what is your guru's mood. I don't know. I don't know what is my guru's mood. Then find out. Talk to your elder god brothers, senior god brothers. Ask them that my Guru Maharaj, what is his mood? Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, what is his mood? If you don't know, ask. If you attend his lectures, you listen to his lecture, listen to 5 lectures, you will come to know. Actually, there is no rocket science. Because you will see that boom firke, the point comes there. That what is it that is important, their mission. And what is it they are expecting from their disciples. So yeah, that's how it works. If we are very sincere, then we can catch the mood of the guru and we can align to that. So that's the first thing. Second thing is we have to perform very sincere sadhana. Because when we meditate on the instructions of the guru and then perform our sadhana as a service, right? See, we are not doing sadhana because we, initiation liya hai, kya kare, what to do, we have taken initiation. फंस गए यार ISKCON में आके, we got stuck here, अभी 16 माला रोज करना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो everyone will come and ask me, Prabhu, why you're not chanting, you're not coming to temple, what is going on, right? फंस गए, we got stuck here. No, we should have that mood. We should have the mood that this is like, for example, our japa. Every day we get up in the morning and we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Now, when we are chanting, that chanting is our most important service to our Guru. There is no exception to the rule. This is our, I would say, our main service to our Guru. One time someone came to Prabhupada and told him, Prabhupada, Prabhupada asked that, are you chanting 16 rounds? No, Prabhupada, there's so much services. What do I do? So Prabhupada said, you're not chanting 16 rounds? He said, no, Prabhupada, there's so many services. I don't have time only to chant. I'm not able to complete my rounds. Prabhupada says, do you find time to eat? Do you find time to sleep? Said, yeah, then you find time. He said, you don't sleep, sleep less, or you stop eating. But don't give up your service of chanting. That is your main service. So, see, it's very simple actually. If we make something a priority, we get it done. This is reality of life. More often than not, we don't make priority of things. But if we do, if we make something a priority, it just gets done. Like we never exercise, for example. We don't like to exercise. Nobody likes. Very few people like to exercise. So we don't do it because we feel it's okay. But then suddenly, there's a blood test that's done. That blood test says that, you are sarva guna sampanna. You have cholesterol, you have diabetes, good cholesterol is low, bad cholesterol is high, triglyceride is high, sarva guna sampanna. Everything is there inside, right? Then suddenly the doctor says, now if you don't exercise, you'll die. Achha. So now suddenly we start exercising every day. We'll go for a walk and we'll start watching our diet. We'll stop eating sweets. We'll, stop eating oily food. Now what happened? It became a priority. So it's simple. If we make a thing a priority, if we make it a negotiable, it's a good thing to chant. We should chant. If you make it like that, then anything that is negotiable is negotiable. No, so I can always say, no, Prabhu, I had a very tough day. Aaj nahi ho paya japa. Kal karta hu. Kal for sure. For sure tomorrow I will chant. But today it was not possible. Not practical. So we make it negotiable, it will remain negotiable. The mind, makes it very easy for you to say no. The mind will say, Are, you're so tired, Prabhu. Morning you got up, you chanted 8 rounds, you did your Mangal Aarti, then you went to office, and you come back now at 10:30 in the night, where you have time to chant. Now if you don't, chant, I'm sure Krishna will understand. Krishna is not a fanatic. He's not a bean counter. He's not an accountant. One day you don't chant 16 rounds, he'll not mind. No, Prabhu, that is your mind tricking you. That is Maya. So even if you are coming at 10:30 in the night, if you have made it negotiable, then you'll say, nahi hoga, aaj nahi hoga. Tomorrow I'll make up. But if you have not kept it negotiable, कि नहीं यार, जपा तो करना ही है, सवाल ही नहीं है, every day. This is not a thing that I'll discuss on a daily basis. No, japa has to be done means it has to be done. So if we take our japa as a service to Guru, this is my main service to Guru. Have you ever thought about why is japa service to Guru? Anyone like to share? How is japa? Kuch bhi Prabhuji is saying anything. How is japa service to Guru? Anyone would like to share?
So while getting initiation,
when we take initiation,
means it was a vow we took that we will chant, and why we took a vow, because Guru wanted it for the pleasure of his Guru. Means it's
okay.
So that way means he's serving his Guru and we are serving our Guru by way of.
Okay, but how is that a service to Guru? By chanting, how is it exactly serving Guru? It's a tricky question, you know. So anyone else? Any other thoughts?
No, tell it.
Commitment to
I can't hear you.
commitment.
Okay.
Commitment to Guru.
It's a commitment to Guru. Okay, nice.
Remembering another
What does
Mataji.
that commitment bring about? See, it is like this. Okay, His Grace Radha Gopinath Prabhu had once told this story. It stuck in my mind. I heard this more than 25 years back, but it has stuck in my mind. He said there was a father who had 3 sons. Okay, there's a father who had 3 sons. 2 of them were normal, but the third one actually, he was mentally disabled completely. So completely dependent on the father and mother. Mother was not there, so completely dependent on father for everything. Okay. Now, what happened was the sons grew up. Okay, and the third son was the youngest son, and he was completely dependent. So the first son, at one point, he comes to the father. Okay, and he tells the father that father, I am seeing how much you are struggling to take care of our brother, and plus you are taking care of me also. So he says, Father, from this day onwards, I take responsibility for my own life. You no longer need to take care of me. I will take care of myself. You become ekdam chintaheen. You become free from all worries, about me, because I'll take care of myself. I'll take care of my career. No longer you need to worry about me. So now, is that son serving the father by saying this? Yes, he is. He's serving the father because the father has great anxiety about the third son, but he also has anxiety about the first son. If the first son says, Prabhu, father, I will take care of myself. You don't worry. Meri chinta chhod do. That is a service to the father, because now father has one less person to worry about. Correct? So same way, if we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. We chant sincerely the holy names, automatically we are serving Guru, because now Guru doesn't need to worry about us. He'll worry about the others who still need to be delivered, right? But those who are taking responsibility for themselves, Guru Maharaj is very pleased with them. Very nice. You're doing your seva, you're doing a japa consistently every day, 16 rounds, sincerely trying to serve the Vaishnavas. Good. One person I don't need to worry about, right? Now let's come to the second son. Okay. The second son goes and tells the father that, Father, same thing as the first one said, that, I see that you're taking so much care of our, youngest brother. so much anxiety for you. So he says that, Father, I want to tell you two things. One, he says that from this day onwards, you no longer need to take care of me. I will take care of myself. I will take care of my career, my marriage, everything I will take care, because, I understand how much you have been serving me all these years. No longer. I will take care of myself. And he says, I will take care of the younger brother also from this point onwards. My responsibility. Right? So now tell me, if the father is obviously very pleased with the first son because he has taken responsibility for himself. But if we take responsibility for the second son also, will the father be more pleased or less pleased?
More pleased, of course.
Obviously, he will be more pleased, right? So, in spiritual sense, this is a person who says, I will be a good devotee. I'll serve you, Guru Maharaj, by being a good devotee. But I will also serve you by taking care of the others who are not yet Krishna conscious. I will preach to them. I will provide devotee care to them. I will guide them. I will inspire them. I take responsibility for them. Isn't that amazing? So, it's a beautiful story because it very, very nicely illustrates to us that what it means to serve Guru. At one level, if I just do my japa, my sadhana, it is fantastic. It is Guru's seva only. But if I also bring others into the moment, I preach, I bring peace to the moment, I those who are in the moment, I inspire them, encourage them by my example, by my words, by my motivation to them, whatever way, right? By giving them Krishna Katha, by giving them inspiration, prerna, that is even better than the first category, like that. So, if we do our sadhana as a service to Guru, then that means I'm doing my chanting, my Gurudev, this is my offering to you. Please accept it. We do it as a service. That sadhana not only purifies us. Sadhana is anyway purifying, right? That sadhana will not only purify us, it will also increase our commitment to Guru and our relationship to Guru in the heart, because I'm doing this japa for you, Gurudev. I'm doing this to please you. As though you're sitting in front of me right now, I will chant like that. If we chant like that, it strengthens our relationship with Guru. It's a very powerful thing. Okay. Then, third thing. First, I said, understand the mood. Second is sincere sadhana. Third thing, always serve. Okay. Don't feel that, if I will chant my rounds, I will read and hear Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, I am satisfied. I don't need to do more than this. That is a dangerous attitude. See, it's a different matter if your health or your circumstances or your situation in life doesn't allow you to perform any services in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. That's a different matter. But having that attitude that I'm done, I am doing my japa, bahut ho gaya, that is a very dangerous, it's a risky attitude. Because then automatically at some point we will start, we will not believe in devotee. We'll become like that, Kanishta devotee who thinks only me and Krishna are there. There's nobody else. We must serve the Vaishnavas because it is by the blessings of these Vaishnavas that we can make progress in bhakti. It is by their blessings that we can actually become pure devotees. Otherwise, what we think, we think that by our sadhana we can become pure devotees. Tough. I mean, yeah, unless we do very, very good sadhana, yes, of course it's possible. But we are not pure devotees. We are not on that stage. We are not on that platform. So for us, we should always be willing to serve, be always enthusiastic to serve in the mission of Guru in whatever capacity we can. You can serve as a preacher, you can serve as a manager, you can serve as a pujari, as a singer of kirtan and bhajans, as a book distributor, a garland maker, a DT dresser, whatever is available and whatever you are inspired to do, just do it. Just like we are constantly always looking out for ways to improve our material situation. Isn't that right? Does it ever happen that, we say, ki, Are, ho gaya. I am now satisfied, all these material things and all, they don't attract me anymore. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehina raso varjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. I have gone beyond all these things. do we think like that? We don't, right? We are always looking to ways to improve our material situation. At all times, we are doing this, right? So, in the same way, always be looking for more services. Don't say that I have got one service and, Baba, both ho gaya, I can't do more than this. No, we should be looking for more services, because if we have this mood that I want to serve Guru, whatever way, you tell me, there's some devotees, they come to the temple and you ask them, Prabhu, can you do some service? Yes, Prabhu, whatever. What should I do? Any service you give them, they'll do it. They'll not make excuses. Prabhuji, this is not nice for me, Can I do something else? No, there are certain devotees who give them any service. They're just so grateful. They say, Baba, what is my aukat? What is my position to serve the Vaishnavas? What is my consciousness? What is my, what is my qualification to serve the Lord, to serve the Lord's pure devotee? I have no qualification. Just I've got some service. I'm so grateful. They don't even think twice. They do whatever service. And there is some devotees, you give them a service, what do they say? Prabhuji, actually, today I have to go a little early, so it's all right if you can give it to somebody else. Sorry, I can't do it today. Next time you catch them, they'll have another excuse. There are some devotees who are like that. So we don't want to be in the second category. We want to be in the first category. But whatever, first of all, you should be hankering for more. Because you think, if you think like a businessman, like a banya, think like a businessman, if you know that by doing this, the Lord is pleased. Because when you serve Vaishnavas, Vaishnavas will bless you. If you serve them nicely, Vaishnavas will bless you. They'll glorify you also and they'll bless you also. They'll be very happy that you did service. And when they bless you, then Supreme Lord is watching. Devotees are pleased with this person. Chalo, he gives one drop of mercy to us, like that. So from a perspective that we know that we can't get the mercy of the Lord any other way. Therefore, we should always be very enthusiastic to serve. Don't feel that, like that I can't do. So when we execute the first instruction that comes to us, either from Guru directly or from Guru's representative, when we execute the first instruction, then only the second one comes. Because if the first one only which you are given you didn't do properly, why will anyone give you service second time? If someone told you, Prabhuji, do one thing, it's the last day of marathon, these books are to be delivered to the Godown, will you do it? Yeah, I will do it. And then you don't do it only. And the books, 1 week later, someone from the temple calls you and asks, Arey, Prabhuji, you're not settled your account yet. No, that person would have come and delivered the books. So they go and check again. They also waste another 10 minutes. They say, no, Prabhu, nobody came. Your books are still pending. Then you call up that devotee and say, Prabhuji, I'm sorry, something came up, I was very busy and I'll do it now. And, like that. Now, second time is a devotee gives in service. So I was not a reliable person. I won't give, right? So when we execute the first instruction, service instruction properly, then the second one comes. Now you may say, Arey, but devotees give sometimes very difficult instructions, very difficult services. But with instruction comes empowerment. Prabhupada used to say this, right? With instruction comes empowerment. So if we take the instructions of Guru as life and soul, that instruction may not be coming from Guru directly. It may be coming from someone who is a servant of the Guru or servant of the Guru. But if we take that instruction as our life and soul, that my Guru Maharaj has given me this instruction, oh my God, I must do it. It's very tough. I don't know how to do it. I must do it. With instruction then comes empowerment. Like we see so many examples where Srila Prabhupada, devotees who are hardly 1 year, 2 years, 1.5 years, 6 months in the movement, he tells them, go to UK, start a center. Go to Vancouver, start a center. Go to Mexico, start a center. Imagine if we have been in the movement for 20, 25 years, if Guru Maharaj tells us, Prabhu, Please go to Maldives and start a center. Go to now Lakshadweep. Prime Minister Modi has gone to Lakshadweep. You also go to Lakshadweep and start a center there. Yeah, Maharaj, there'll be some finance, right? There'll be some people waiting there, right, to receive me. No, there's nobody. Just go there and start a movement. Can we do it? But they did it, because with that instruction comes empowerment. We should have faith that what Guru is giving, with that empowerment will come if we sincerely want to execute. So with instruction comes empowerment. And finally, no matter how high a position we may have while serving, sometimes someone may be serving as a temple commander, somebody may be serving as a temple president, someone may be serving as a counselor, somebody may be serving as a GBC, whatever the position that you get in ISKCON, remain always a servant, humble and meek, always connected to the mood and the lotus feet of Guru. Never feel that now I have become, hey, bhai, talk to me respectfully. Do you know who I am? No. We never want to get in that situation. So what service comes, remember that always. So 3 things we said to form a relationship. First, understand the mood. Second, always do your sadhana very, very sincerely, because your sadhana is your service to Guru. All other things are good, but this is most important, because you do million other services, but you don't do your main service of chanting, then that is of no use. And third thing we said is always serve, always be looking out for service. And how to do service? When we serve, then more service comes. Second, that with instruction comes empowerment. Third, no matter how high or how great position we may be in, we have to remain humble and meek, always looking at the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas, looking at the lotus feet of Guru, and connected to the mood of Guru. If we do this, then we have a relationship with Guru. If we don't do this, even if we are spending 8 hours a day sitting with Guru Maharaj, we don't have a relationship. It's brutal, but it's a fact. That's how it is. So ultimately, to conclude, what is our intention in serving Guru or trying to form a relationship with Guru? Our intention is very important. Why I want a relationship with Guru? Do I want a relationship so that, Guru will glorify me? Guru will say good things about me. He will encourage me. He will praise me. Maybe not in front of everybody, but, I did so much, he should at least acknowledge, right? No. We are not here to impress him. We want to just please him, right? We don't want to impress Guru, because Guru is not, it's very silly, if you go in front of Mukesh Ambani or Bill Gates and, you try to show your wallet, see, I show you my bank balance, how much money I've got. Oh, I'm a millionaire. They're like, okay, great. Nice to hear, right? What we can impress Guru Maharaj? They are pure devotees. What we can impress them by? We are not here to impress anybody. We should never try to impress anybody, ever. Not in our spiritual life, not in our married life, not in our unmarried life, not in our jobs, not in our Vaishnava relationships. Don't try to impress. If there is someone who is junior to you, try to inspire. And if there is someone your level or senior to you, try to serve. That's it. A very, very safe position to be. Moment we try to impress, then we start looking for recognition. Because I am doing this so that I am recognized. Arey Prabhu, how you speak, you are so good, this, that. If we have that mood that I want to impress these people, you may end up impressing them. You will not touch their heart. Your words will appeal to their brain. It will not touch their heart. That is why we say, purity is the force. What is this purity? It's not that you took a nice 2 baths before giving the lecture. Purity means, purity is the force, means internal purity, purity of intention. If the intention is pure, that I am a servant of my Guru, and I am here to just convey what I have heard from my guru. I am just like a postman passing it on. If that is our mood, then guru is pleased. If we are here to impress, then people will get impressed. They'll not be inspired. That's not what we want to achieve, right? So we want to please guru. We don't want to impress him. Therefore, we don't bother about any recognition for our service. Our continued service itself is the greatest reward and recognition. You know, if you have been given a service in ISKCON, you're doing some service, and you are getting that service continuously. You know, it's not that you did that service once, twice, and I say, hey, Prabhu, Hare Krishna, goodbye, thank you, it was nice knowing you. Then we know something I've done wrong. But if you're continuing to get that service and you're getting no recognition, कोई आके कुछ नहीं बोलता है, अरे प्रभु कितना अच्छा deity worship हो रही है, superb, superb, very nice, very nice. Nobody is praising you, nobody is saying a word, but you still have that service. That itself is the greatest reward. That itself is the greatest recognition, because that service is the basis, the foundation of our relationship with Guru and Krishna. So that is what I wanted to just share with all of you related to the relationship that we have with Guru. I hope this made some sense. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So any questions? Anybody? Any comments, questions? Anybody?
Prabhuji, earlier a devotee asked, like, Bhishma Pitamaha fought with his guru. Like, so
yeah, Bhishma Pitama fought with his guru in Mahabharata. So what is the question?
Like, how can he fight with his guru?
Achha, like
is that obeying the order?
So yeah, I mean, you know, Mahabharata is a very complicated dharma shastra. Okay, it's a very complicated dharma shastra where Bhishma was very fixed on the vow that he had taken. Okay, Bhishma also, though he was a pure devotee, is counted as one of the Mahajans. We know that he made a few mistakes. He made a few mistakes, right? And because of those mistakes, if he had not, like for example, you know, if he had not held on to his vow so firmly, that Asad Sabha, where Draupadi was insulted, would never have happened. He would have just taken a view that, hey, what's going on? Stop it. That's it. You know, he had the power to stop everybody in that Sabha, everybody put together. But he chose the side of what is the you know, the general, you know, common dharma without looking at the higher principle. So, you know, in that particular situation where he fought with his guru, we have to understand what was the situation in which he did it, right? He was also forced. He didn't want to, but he was forced to, because, you know, Amba had you know, he had kidnapped those 3 princesses, right? The daughters of Kashiraj, for Vichitra Virya as a husband, you know, as their husband. Now, after he kidnapped them, later on it became clear that Amba actually has given her heart to someone else. So then Bhishma said, you should have told me before. Chalo, you go now, go to that king. When she goes to that king refuses her. He says, no, now you have been, you know, taken, kidnapped by Bhishma for Vichitra Virya. So now I can't see you as my wife anymore. So you please go back. And you know, she goes back to Bhishma. He says, you've been, you know, Bhishma fought and brought you. So now you should go to Bhishma. When she goes to Bhishma, Bhishma says, sorry, Mataji, I have taken a vow that I will not, you know, I will not in any way change my vow. I have taken a vow that I'll be brahmachari for the rest of my life. So sorry, I cannot marry you, you know. So then she goes to various people and she tries to get tea. Then finally she realizes that there's no one who can defeat Bhishma. Everyone is too afraid of him. So the only person who can fight with him and defeat him is his own guru, who is the incarnation of the Lord. So she goes to Parshuram. She tells Parshuram that, sir, please help me. And then Parshuram, first says no. Then he finally agrees. He says, okay, your case is valid. So he goes to, Bhishma and he tries to convince him that, Bhishma, you should accept this lady now. He said, but Gurudev, I have taken a vow. How can I go against a vow? You're telling me to break my own vow? How can I do that? He said, I'm telling you. He said, no, I can't do it. I can't go against my vow. He said, then you have to fight me. So now he's a Kshatriya. Kshatriya on two levels. One, if they've taken a vow, they're not supposed to break the vow. Otherwise, then what is the value of their vow? If they take a vow and then just break it because, marriage of convenience, they can't do that. And second, if someone challenges a Kshatriya for war, they can't say no to that also. So Parshuram challenged him to a war, to a battle. And that's why he fought. It's not that he fought with his guru because he wanted to prove he's better than the guru. No. He first paid obeisances to his guru and then he fought. So we cannot see Bhishma in a poor light because he fought with his guru, because that was a situation that was created which he couldn't get out of. Therefore, he fought with his guru and they fought for 28 days, I believe. And then finally, Parshuram realized, I can't defeat this person. It's not possible. Right? Well, I have taught him too well and he's also an empowered personality. So Parshuram said, he told Amba, yaar, dekho yaar, abhi aap adjust kar lo, kuch nahi ho sakta. So that's what it is. It's not that Bhishma in any way, did Guru Avagya or respected his Guru. No, it was not like that. I hope that answers your question. Jai Krishna Prabhu?
Impression and recognition works in material life also. What is that?
Sorry, you have to speak up.
Impression and recognition.
Impress, Prabhuji, impress and recognition.
Yeah. What is the question?
The question is, we should not do this, not just in spiritual or even in material life.
Good question. So in material life, there also I am saying, don't try to impress your boss. Don't do work to impress your boss, because if that is your intent, your boss can see it. They're not idiots. They can make out that this person is doing this to impress me. We are not here to impress. We are here to do a good job. If we do a good job in our job, we do our job, better than what is expected. Suppose somebody is expecting this much from you, but you give this much. They will be impressed. You don't do it to impress them. But if you do more than what you have been asked to do, naturally they will see, this person is being wasted in what job they are doing. Let's give them more responsibility. They will give you a promotion. They'll give you more work. Now, when more work comes, what is happening? Sorry, I'm now moving out of the spiritual realm into a material thing, but just for understanding, right? Same concept in spiritual also we say, right? That if you're given a service and you're doing that service, in ISKCON, somehow there is this thing that if someone is doing a service very well, then they give that person more service. Why? Because this person does very nicely. So second service comes. Now, because this person is used to doing service nicely, second service also he does nicely. Now he's already he's carrying a big load, but he does. Second service also he did nicely. The third service is also given. Where the person is doing service, then everyone feels, this person does very nicely. Let's give him more service, right? In the same, but if you keep complaining, if you keep cribbing, Prabhu, already मेरे को इतना सेवा दिया है, मेरे पास time ही नहीं है, I have no time for this, I have no time for that. If you're keeping on complaining, then no one will give you service. Same way in the material world also, when you're working in an office or in a business or whatever it is, if you are given a job, if you're not doing that job properly only, then as it is, no one will give you more work. But if you're doing your job very well and going beyond also there, then what they feel, चलो इसको और एक कुछ देके देखते हैं. Let's see if they're able to do. They'll give you some extra assignment, some extra project, extra work to do. If you do that work also, you are really struggling somehow. But if you do that work also properly, then what happens? They'll give you another assignment. They'll give you a third assignment. One after the other, they'll start giving you assignments, and they see you're delivering on everything. Then what? Then they're stupid to keep you in that same position. Na? They'll say, he's being wasted. Iska capacity बहुत ज़्यादा है. इसको promotion दे दो. So if you work sincerely, do the best of your ability in your job. But we don't do it for boss. Whom do we do it? Yad karoshi, yad ashnashi, yad juhosi, dadasi yad tapasisi konteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. We do it for Krishna. Whatever we do in our life, if we do it for Krishna, for the pleasure of Guru, for the pleasure of Krishna, if we do it, बाद में उसमें boss impress हुआ नहीं हुआ, we are working for big boss. Our big boss is Krishna. Our big boss is Guru. If by what work I am doing, by what relationship I am maintaining with my wife, with my children, with my god brothers, with other devotees, what relationship I am maintaining, how I am serving them. If Guru is pleased by this, if Vaishnavas are pleased by this, I am not trying to impress. I don't want to impress. I just want to please them. So even my job, I don't want to impress. I want to please them. I want to make them happy that I did a fantastic job. If you do that, they will automatically be impressed. But if you're trying to impress, believe me, you will not work the same way as you would have worked if you're not trying to impress. You're just trying to please them. Does that answer your question?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else? Any other thoughts, questions?
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji, one more question.
Yeah, somebody
Go ahead,
else.
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Prabhuji, Vishnu Prabhuji.
Yeah, okay. This you said that when we go to means Vaikuntha Dham, or so we see that Guru Maharaj is also there and Krishna is also there. So it is said that Krishna is Jagat Guru. So we'll take Krishna as Guru or Guru Maharaj as Guru, means how will
You know, Vande Krishna Jagat Guru. You know, yes, he is Jagat Guru, but he is Guru of my Guru. Not Guru, he is Param Guru. You know, like in the Parampara, Krishna is there, then Brahma is there, then Narada is there, and like that, right? That is our Parampara. So yeah, in the same way, Krishna is there. He is the Param Guru. My Guru is my Guru. So my relationship with my Guru is direct and it is eternal. Whereas my Guru, see, the whole concept is that, you know, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught us. Gopi Bhartur Padakamalayur Das Dasanu Das. Our consciousness is, I am servant of the servant of the servant of Krishna. So someone in that parampara is direct servant of Krishna. Someone. Shri Rupa Manjari Pada. Right? So someone is direct servant of Krishna. And we are servant of that person. Greatly fortunate. We are not trying to become direct servant of Krishna. We will never reach that position. We may or may not. We don't know. But yeah, you know, we don't have to have that aspiration. I want to serve direct Krishna. Me and Krishna. Not like. Okay. Did that answer your question, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Somebody else had a question. Last question.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, what happens to those who have not taken initiation but still chanting?
Great question. Those who are not initiated but are still chanting. See, it is like this. If we are chanting, it is very good. But if we are chanting with, you know, having at least aspiration for particular guru in our mind, that is more powerful. Because, you know, if you take shelter of a particular guru first in your mind, right? I say that there, you know, people may take shelter of guru physically by taking initiation, But in your mind, if you have not really accepted that person as Guru, what is meaning of Guru? Guru means heavy. Literally, it means heavy. But Guru's heavy means what? That means the whole world's opinion on one side, Guru's opinion on one side. That means I am sold out to this Guru. So if I have that bhavana, I have that feeling in my heart that, this particular Guru really inspires my heart because I've heard his teachings. I'm inspired by his teachings. I'm inspired by his disciples. And I also want to become a disciple. If we have that consciousness and we are doing our sadhana very sincerely, we are following the etiquette and mood set down by that Guru and that Guru's disciples, if we are also following that very sincerely, then even if we are not initiated, even at the point of death, that bhavana that we have, that I have surrendered to this Guru and this is my Guru. Whenever he gives me initiation, I am willing to wait. If we have that consciousness, Krishna arranges everything. But we may be initiated by a particular Guru, but if we are not following the instructions of that Guru, what is the value of that initiation? So I say that we should not get, obviously we definitely need to take shelter of a particular Guru in order to go back to Godhead, in order to perfect our lives. We need, Krishna establishes that in the Gita, right? So without Guru, it's not possible. But if we have not been initiated by Guru, but we have taken shelter of a Guru in our mind and we leave our body also, still Krishna will definitely, give us the full result of what we would have got if we were initiated also. That's my understanding. Does that answer the question?
Just one clarification, Prabhuji.
Yes.
In that case, we should be doing all the sadhana, right?
Of course,
It's not just in mind.
No, it's not. Sorry, I'm sorry if I probably didn't say that clearly.
No, I just wanted to clarify.
Instructions that Guru has given to all his disciples, and whatever those disciples are following, we also have to follow. Then I have taken shelter of that Guru. Nahi to aise hi kya? I take shelter of Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj. So what? What are you doing about it? Right? Saying is words are cheap. But what are you doing to align to the mood of Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj? What are you doing to follow the instructions of Jai Pataka? Jai Pataka Maharaj is very particular about preaching, very particular about japa, very particular about Mangal Arti. Mahavishnu Swami Maharaj, very particular about Mangal Arti, very particular about Bhagavatam, study of Bhagavatam. Of course, japa is there only, but these are the two main mood. Our Gopal Krishna Maharaj, again, Mangal Arti, Kadak Japa, and book distribution. So each sadhu, each Guru has a mood. Are you aligning to that mood? Are you following the instructions? Are you doing some service in that Guru's mission? Then you are aligned, no? Then you have given your heart, then you have surrendered. Otherwise, it's very easy to say, oh, my heart is with, Radha Govind Maharaj, my heart is with him. What heart is with him? You're not doing anything. You're not following his instructions, what's the use? Like that. So we have to follow the instructions. All right. Any other questions or do we conclude?
Prabhu, an announcement today. Narayan Prabhu is the 50th anniversary. Please take a question.
Yeah, I can't hear.
Prabhuji, we have a devotee here. His name is Narayan Prabhuji. It is his 50th birthday today. So
Jai.
Please bless him so that he...
I'm not capable of blessing anyone, but my sincere wishes to you, Prabhu. May Krishna bless you with, you have started a new decade, a 6th decade, and a very major milestone in the life. 50 years is a very major milestone. Wish you a very, very happy Krishna conscious birthday and many, many happy Krishna conscious returns of the day. I pray to Shri Radha Krishna that they bless you with a good, long life, healthy life, and many, many opportunities to serve Guru, to serve Guru's mission, to serve the Vaishnavas with all sincerity. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
very
much. I think we can conclude here. Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran ki jai, Srila Prabhupada jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi, Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Grace Shri Rama Sakha Prabhu Ji ki.
Jai.